Thank you. We were going to start, apparently we're not.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Turn it off. Grapes. Hang on, let me get that.
You better now?
Still water.
You all right?
Hit my chair and hit the water.
Okay.
Welcome, everyone, to the regular scheduled meeting of the President and Board of Trustees of the Village of Tinley Park, Cook and Will County, held on Tuesday, March 5th, 2024, beginning at 6:32 p.m. Will everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? And pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. My apologies. Could everyone just please stand for a second? Bill?
Dear Heavenly Father, we bow our heads and begging for you to help the family of Bill Brennan, who lost his mother on Sunday. She was a fine woman, raised her children in her Catholic faith, and now we ask God to open his arms and welcome her with all the love that he has for the faithful. We ask this in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you, everyone. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Trustee Brady?
Yes. Here.
Trustee Brennan? Trustee Mahoney? Trustee Mueller? All absent. Trustee Shaw?
Present.
Trustee Sullivan?
Here.
President Glatz?
Present. Item number 1, is there a motion to consider approval of the agenda?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Madam Clerk?
Roll call for item 1. Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
President Glatz?
Yes, motion carries. Item number 2, is there a motion to consider approval of the minutes of the regular village board meeting held on February 20th, 2024?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Madam Clerk?
Roll call for item 2. Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
President Glatz?
Yes, motion carries. Next, we have item 3. Receive presentations of the Tinley Park Business Spotlight, ATI Physical Therapy, Ferguson Plumbing, Supply, and North and Maple Kitchen and Bar by President Glatz and Clerk O'Connor. First, we would like to start with ATI Physical Therapy, located at 16651 South Harlem Avenue, provides sports medicine, personalized physical therapy, services in a friendly and encouraging environment. The village is pleased to welcome Emily Wren of ATI Physical Therapy.
Thank you very much, and thanks for the opportunity to come and speak to you guys tonight. My name is Emily Wren, and I am a physical therapist and the clinic director at ATI Physical Therapy in Tinley Park. Mayor Glatz just told you our address, so no need to repeat that, but we're right on the corner of 167th and Harlem. And ATI has been treating patients in Tinley Park for over 15 years. I personally have been there for over 13 years. And many of our staff members are Tinley Park residents. And while we've had the privilege of treating many Tinley Park residents, some people may not be aware of what physical therapists do. Physical therapists are licensed healthcare professionals who improve the quality of life of patients through prescription of therapeutic exercise, hands-on care, and patient education. Physical therapists provide a wide range of services to help people maximize their quality of life. We help rehabilitate people from devastating injuries, manage chronic conditions, and at times can help prevent surgery and other times not, and the use of prescription medicine. We also help create healthy habits and are instrumental in injury prevention. In many cases, physical therapy is a cost-effective alternative to other courses of treatment. Many patients do come to us via referring doctor, but in the state of Illinois, you can seek out PT services without seeing a doctor first through direct access. Some of the specific services we provide at ATI in Tinley Park include hand therapy, the treatment of vertigo and TMJ, and women's health, which specializes in pelvic floor dysfunction, pregnancy, postpartum, and in treating the injured worker, including traditional physical therapy, but also work conditioning and functional capacity evaluations. We also provide free injury screens. So whether you are recovering from a joint replacement, had a work-related injury, were involved in an auto accident, or sprained your ankle playing in the backyard with your kids or your grandkids, or you've been struggling with pain for years, we want to help improve your daily life and get you back to doing what you want to do. The goal of ATI is to make every life an active life. So you can feel free to call, stop by. We'd love to give you a tour. And thank you.
Thank you, Emily. And what I can say about Emily and ATI, our family only goes to ATI Physical Therapy. They are truly the best. One of our residents, John Zamanek, I see John and Emily all the time, family has, and it is just the nicest atmosphere. Like she said, most of the people that work there all live in Tinley. One rides his bike to work every day, which is great. Probably the healthiest guy that you'll ever meet. But no, they truly, if you're looking for a physical therapist, please call ATI and ask for Emily, Rin, and John Zamanek. It is truly one of the best places you'll ever go to. So thank you, Emily. Anyone else like anything to add or need any therapy?
I definitely need therapy. Me and Ken were just complaining about his neck hurts, my shoulder hurts. I'm like, we're falling apart. We could use some.
I need therapy, but it's more mental.
Thanks, Emily.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Next, we have item number 2 for this is Clerk O'Connor.
Ferguson Plumbing Supply, located at 7950 West 185th Street, specializes in wholesale plumbing products, repair parts, and bathroom fixtures from today's top manufacturers. The village is pleased to welcome Garrett Klein of Ferguson Plumbing Supply.
Thank you so much for the introduction, and thank you so much for having me tonight. Good evening, Village of Tinley Park. My name is Garrett Klein, and I am here to represent Ferguson Enterprises. We are the nation's largest plumbing supply wholesaler, and we're headquartered out of Newport News, Virginia. We've been in the Chicagoland area for over 30 years, and our presence across the country is over 70 years strong. Ever since I was a young boy, all I ever dreamed about was selling toilets. And for the last 9 years, Ferguson has given me that opportunity. There are many different segments of our company, including commercial and residential plumbing, industrial plumbing, HVAC, waterworks, and fire and fab. But tonight I'm here to focus on the showroom and plumbing counter at 185th Street. I am the outside salesman for that location, and we've been in the Tinley Park area for over 4 years. We have dedicated time and effort into this location, and we will continue to do so in order to service this fantastic part of Illinois. From selecting appliances for your dream kitchen to picking up a supply tube for your toilet that's busted, or maybe even a water heater that's gone bad, Ferguson can help you supply any material for any plumbing project that you have. One step in our showroom and you'll be blown away by our product offering. The beautiful appliances, plumbing and lighting fixtures that cover our entire 20,000 square foot showroom, all of which are high quality name brand products. Along with our product offering, our personnel is second to none. It's not out of the ordinary to find associates who have been with us for 10, 15, 25 years, and it's just a testament to the company that Ferguson is. Although I am slightly biased, our customer service is truly amazing, and we will do everything possible in order to make sure that you are in a great place 100% of the way. I'll be leaving business cards, so please don't hesitate to reach out. I truly appreciate the time that you gave me to speak to you. And I hope that one day soon, I too can put a new toilet in your house. Thank you so much.
I have a question,
Hey,
Mr. Mayor.
Garrett, I think Trustee Shaw had a question about your toilet.
So, actually, it's not a question. I just wanted to tell you, one of the reasons we reached out to you is because my water heater went bad. And I was faced with the dilemma of, am I going to repair it? Am I going to replace it? and I have, my wife and 2 daughters in the house, and if I didn't get hot water, I'd be in hot water. So I'm sure many of you can relate to that. I had to make some quick decisions, diagnosed it, and found out I had to replace a part. Problem was I couldn't find that part anywhere, except Ferguson. I didn't even, to be honest with you, I didn't even know you were there. And then when I went there, I was embarrassed because it is a tremendous presence there. And, I was just really pleased. You're the only ones that had that part in stock. That I was going to be 10 days before I could get it anywhere else. So your supply was great. And my introduction to Tinley Park back in 1996 was I was managing the Builder Square that used to be here. And so I too sold toilets and kitchens. So I'm very familiar with that.
Very nice.
So,
Well,
when I walked in, I was very impressed. So I said, we got to get these guys in here. So.
Well,
Glad
thank
you
you for
came
the
to
opportunity
meet us.
again. I'm glad you had a great experience, and I hope that you have more in the future. So,
Right?
So you
Thank
only
you.
got the part, you didn't get the toilet?
Nope.
It's
Nope.
coming.
Nope.
Trustee
I had to fix the toilet this past weekend. That's another story.
Trustee Brady.
I had a question. Do you have personnel that will install various things? I'm looking for a kitchen sink.
So we work with plumbers to install plumbing
Okay.
and things like that, but we do have a delivery and install team if you're looking for appliances. We'll do everything. We'll remove the item and set you up with a new appliance.
All right, get your card.
I will.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Garrett. So now that we're done with the toilets, next we have North and Maple Kitchen and Bar located at 18401 North Creek Drive. Features an upscale, classic American menu, a diverse range of monthly musical events, and event planning and professional catering services. The village is pleased to welcome Christina of North and Maple Kitchen and Bar.
Thank you, thank you. It's going to be really hard to follow up all the toilet talk, but let's see what I could do. Good evening, my name is Christina, and I consider myself a brand ambassador for North and Maple, but most days I am a server and a bartender, and I know a lot of you from there. I watched a few previous YouTubes of people standing at this podium, and I realized I should jot down notes so I didn't screw anything up. First, I just want to say thank you for spotlighting us today. It's an honor to say a few words about a place that feels like home to me and so many others. North and Maple is tucked away on 183rd Street, just a block west of Harlem. While we may be tucked away, our food and service and atmosphere definitely stand out. It's just a wonderful place to be. We have a menu that we will satisfy any craving you may have. My current favorite dish is the Asiago stuffed gnocchi with vodka sauce. It's just like little pillows of heaven, so please come and try it. Our food ranges from pasta to tomahawk pork chops to Mediterranean sea bass sauteed in garlic butter. We curate a variety of delicious sandwiches and burgers, great for lunch or dinner. And of course, if you like fried cheese, if that's more your thing, our cheese curds are better than any that I've tasted, and I've been to Wisconsin plenty of times. The food selection is plentiful, and our prices are more than fair for the quality of our dishes. We don't just stop there. We have live entertainment, holiday brunches, and when the season hits, we bear down every Sunday, even if it's sad. Wednesdays are jazzy as we host local high school jazz ensembles, followed by a seasoned jazz band. Thursdays, we typically host acoustic entertainment just to keep it light. Fridays and Saturdays, we heat it up with bigger bands from music of all genres at no cost to you, which is unheard of these days. I almost forgot Free Bingo Tuesdays, which is going on tonight. You can win $500. It's probably not too late to get there. You can follow us on Facebook for all the updates and the entertainment information. This particular weekend, we have Five Guys Named Mo, which is always a big hit, and I think that's on Friday or Saturday this week, so please come out and see us. We can't forget our drinks. Our drink menu is huge. We have margarita flights to Mandarin Orange Cosmos and everything in between. We do host some local beers on tap. Right now, we have Irish Red from Hailstorm. And we house 2 event spaces, like Mayor said. One is a very large space that can hold up to 140 people, and we have a smaller space which we hold a lot of meetings in for up to 40 folks. I guess the last thing that I'd like to say that stands out about North and Maple is the sense of community. I've served at a lot of different restaurants. I've worked a lot of different jobs over the years. And this is definitely the first time that I've seen an owner, Jimmy, be so involved in the trenches. He walks the restaurant, meeting and greeting our patrons. That energy is very present in our day-to-day, and it's very easy to punch in, do your job, and punch out like most places. But that's not who we are. We are a family, and that's what makes North and Maple a few steps above the rest. We feel it, and we want our guests to feel that way as well. Family-friendly, friends night out, or large gatherings are all easily accommodated, so please contact us. We are more than thrilled to be opening a second location in New Lenox in the next few months and are so grateful for all the support here in Tinley Park. As a part of this community, we gladly sponsor the Bulldogs, Bobcats, Andrew High School sports teams, and local adult softball teams. We believe in giving back to a community that has given so much to us. Lastly, it's that time of year, so we'll be pouring green beer, cooking up some of the best corned beef and cabbage, and listening to bagpipers on St. Patty's Day. Looking forward to seeing everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Christina.
Thank you.
Trustee
Christina,
Brady?
Yeah.
you forgot to mention the desserts.
Yeah. What, you want some cheesecake filled? Do you want some bread pudding?
Bread pudding.
You want bread pudding?
You guys gotta have the bread pudding. It is fabulous.
Absolutely.
Your grilled cheese with stew,
Oh, yeah, the
Beef-
pot roast grilled cheese.
pot roast
One of your
grilled
favorites?
cheese to die
Over
for.
there.
Very, very
Definitely a
good.
variety of food for everyone.
Yes, and just to add to it, back in February 12th, the restaurant was at the Orland Township
Yes.
Super Bowl, okay? And they hit, huh?
First place.
And they took, I was gonna get to it. And they took first place in the restaurant category. So, and the trouble is, they had a problem. I was notified that they listed a different soup for the restaurant. Everybody was calling in there, getting mad because they didn't have the soup that was listed in the newspaper.
Right, we have lemon chicken rice soup, which is 1-1, not beer cheese soup.
Right.
But we're very happy to serve that, and we're proudly serving it right now and every day for the near future.
Yeah, so they do a fine job there, so we love you, and everything you said about it is very true. They do help the neighborhood, they help the community, they have helped me at various things at my seniors over at the township, so thank you, and tell Jimmy I'm gonna holler at him for not being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. See what you've missed during all this time? Next is item 4. I'd like to ask for a motion to consider appointing, thanks Christina,
Thank you, have a good night.
Take care.
Sergeant Keith Sullivan to the position of Division Police Commander. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Thank you. Keith has been in law enforcement since 1998 and joined the Tinley Park Police Department 21 years ago. He has spent nearly 13 years as sergeant, of which he oversaw patrol for 9 years and administration for 4. He has overseen numerous projects and initiatives in the police department, including supervising the Citizens Police Academy, field training program, animal control, traffic auxiliary unit, firearms, and tactics training. He has served as South Suburban Emergency Response Team, CERT, Operator Sniper, Sniper Team Leader, CERT Assistant Team Leader, Department CERT Liaison, Firearms Range Master. Along other achievements, he has developed and executed special event operational and contingency plans for the Live Nation venue. In addition, Keith's professional commitment, leadership, and dedication to the vision and mission of the Tinley Park Police Department make him an outstanding candidate for the position. Please consider appointing Sergeant Sullivan as Division Police Commander effective March 5th, 2024. Commander, would you like to say anything?
Sure. We have to vote.
Want to thank the village board and the mayor for this opportunity, Chief Tilton, Village Manager Carr, family and friends that have come out tonight, especially my wife Natalie, my daughter Caitlin, my daughter Kelly is watching it from home, my mother is in Arizona watching from home, and all of our other family friends in law enforcement, Citizen Police Academy, CERT representatives for this opportunity. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Would you like to take a picture with the family? Much Just take it with your family first.
One more. Got it, thank you. Can I come over here?
Stay there, stay there. Your aunt's taking it.
Stay there. Okay, another one. Thank you.
Stay there, we'll get the rest of the group in. Come on, get up there. Let's go. We can take a picture.
I'll get these pictures, Joe. All right, ready? Okay. Of course.
Regular police officers, right here. Rick, you want to join us? Mike? Greg?
Ready? Do one vertical. Got it, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations.
Okay, ready? One more. Got it, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Congratulations, Commander.
We know how to clear out a room. Yeah, I guess so. She doesn't want to miss the first round.
Right there.
Madam Clerk, you please call the roll?
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes?
President Klotz?
Yes, motion carries. Next, we have item 5, consider appointing Tom McNulty as Commissioner, Brandy Caffarelli and Teresa Nolan as Associate Members to Economic and Commercial Commission for fiscal year 2024.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Roll call for item 5, Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes?
President Klotz?
Yes, motion carries. Next, we have item 6. May I have a motion to consider the approval of the consent agenda items?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
The consent agenda items have been publicly posted and available for review on the agenda for this meeting. Would anyone from the board like to remove any of these items? Let the record reflect there are none. First, I would just like to say congratulations, Deputy Chief Dunn. Big things coming. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 6, Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes?
President Klotz?
Yes, motion carries. Report to duty.
Oh,
Next, we have item number 7, Trustee Shaw.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to make a motion to consider adopting Resolution 2024-R021, approving a contract between the Village of Tinley Park and Aries, Inc. for post-13 improvements at 7408 and a half Ridgefield Lane construction.
I'll second.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Consider awarding a contract to Aries Inc. in the amount of $1,296,500. This item was discussed at the Committee of the Whole meeting held prior to this meeting. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, Ken. Is there any questions from the board for item 7? Any questions from the public? Madam Clerk, you please call the roll.
Roll call for item 7, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
President Klotz?
Yes, motion carries. Item number 8, trustee Shaw.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to make a motion to consider adopting Resolution 2024-R023, authorizing an appropriation of up to $2,478,559 of motor fuel tax funds for the fiscal year 2025 Pavement Management Program Resurfacing Project.
Oh, second?
Go ahead, Ken.
This item was discussed at the Committee of the Whole meeting held prior to this meeting, and this resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thank you. Is there any questions from the board? Is there any comments from the public? Let the record reflect there are none. Madam Clerk, please call the roll for item 8.
Roll call for item 8, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
President Klotz?
Yes, motion carries. Item number 9, trustee Bill Brady.
I'd like to have the board consider adopting Resolution 2024-R-020, approving a contract between the Village of Tinley Park and Iroquois Paving Corporation for the 2024 Pavement Management Program, PPM, to resurface acting project.
Is there a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Thank you. Go ahead, Bill.
We want you to consider awarding the contract to Iroquois Paving Corporation in the amount of $3,889,222.13 along the change order number 1, plus $495,063.87 contingency amount. This amount was discussed at the Committee of the Whole held prior to this meeting. The resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, Mr. Brady. Is there any questions from the board? Any comments from the public on item number 9? Let the record reflect there are none. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 9, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
President Klotz?
Yes, motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 10, trustee Colleen Sullivan.
All right, thank you. Consider adopting Resolution 2024-R-022, approving a contract between the Village of Tinley Park and R.C. Wegman for Harmony Square Bid Package Number 1.
Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Thank you. Go ahead, Colleen.
Thank you. Staff requests approval to award bid package number 1 for Harmony Square that includes earthwork, site utilities, building concrete, and elevator packages, along with allowances to begin the first construction phase. Consider approving an agreement to R.C. Wegman in the GMP amount of $6,790,812. This item was discussed at the Committee of the Whole meeting held previous to this meeting, and this resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, Colleen. Any questions from the board on item number 10? Any comments from the public? Let the record reflect there are none. Madam Clerk.
Roll call for item 10, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes?
President Klotz?
Yes, motion carries. Item 11, receive comments from the staff. Anyone from the left table?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I'd just like to thank our staff and our unified command on putting together what we had on Sunday, one of the best parade showings that we've ever had in the history of Tinley Park. A lot of people don't realize what goes on in the background of putting this plan together. It ranges from finance to marketing to IT, executed by our public safety team. Chief Tilton here put together a flawless plan as related to the security of this event. And it showed out there. We received a lot of compliments from the public. I think we had close to 30,000 people out there, maybe more. And it was just exceptionally, planned and executed. And again, I want to thank all the employees and staff that did this to provide this for our citizens. And it's just something to show what's to come in our future of all of our events that we're gonna be having here in Tinley Park.
And our Grand Marshal.
Thank you.
Pat, our Grand Marshal.
And our Grand Marshal, Bruno Timothy, that was here, and Padraig Manning, the Vice Consul of Ireland, that was also at the event too. So it was a great event, and it was great to see everybody out there.
Great, thanks for lining that up. Chief, you have anything?
I would, Mr. Mayor, I'd like to thank everybody in Unified Command for working collaboratively with us to put together the plan for the parade. I'd like to thank the village manager for his kind words. And I also want to thank the board and you as well for recognizing the department by appointing Commander Sullivan. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Anyone over here on the right side? Chief?
Yeah, couple things. Our fire academy, Citizens Fire Academy, will be starting up again August 5th. It's an 8-week class held on Mondays at 6:30. If we do have a few openings still left, so if you're interested, please call 708-444-5200. But we're accepting sign-ups probably for another month, and then we'll be locked down. So, thank you.
You're welcome. Donna, anything?
Anything else to add?
We're kicking off the comprehensive plan. We've done some initial meetings and we're gonna do some focus groups. But I wanted to let everyone know that the website is up and running. It's tinleyandtune.com. So if anybody's interested in getting more information as we move forward on the comprehensive plan, they can go to tinleyandtune.com.
Thank you, Dan.
Yep.
What?
Saw you pointing.
Yes, I was.
Just be careful not to knock your water down.
Somebody else did that already.
Next, we have.
I have
item-
some, go ahead, Mr.
Is that your turn yet?
I know, not yet.
Next, we have item number 12, receive comments from the board. Trustee Brady?
I got nothing to say. No, I wanted to make two comments. One, and Lisa, you're gonna help me with one of them, is to, certainly, the parade was fabulous. And Pat, you mentioned you thought there were upwards of 30,000. That was just inside of Tian's, I swear. The amount of people that were there for that, it was a great send-off for a fine tradition bar in Tinley. And then to add to the Fire Academy, I was one of the inaugural classes of the very first Fire Academy, and it was a fabulous, a few spots that are left, people jump on the opportunity to learn about your fire department, what they do and how they do it. It's very good. And Lisa, I was gonna ask you, I don't remember all the details you gave me concerning Mr. Brennan's mother's wake.
Oh, it is at Maher Funeral Home on Thursday,
Yes.
and I believe that was the visitation, I think, from 3 to 8, if I'm not mistaken. And funeral is from St. George on Friday.
Thank you.
Trustee Shaw?
Well, it's been said already, but I think it's still worth saying. The Irish Parade was fabulous. Not sure who to thank for bringing all the weather, but we'll thank them. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the numbers on how many people we actually had, because it just seemed like everybody in Tinley was there, plus a couple surrounding communities as well. So I agree with Pat that it's really a prelude of what's to come once we get everything in place there. And also, we had on the agenda tonight the contract with Wegman. I'm really pleased to see, once again, that's continuing to move forward. I think that's it's all coming together well. Comprehensive plan, Dan mentioned that. We had a meeting today. I was real excited about that. Really good discussion. Been looking forward to a new comprehensive plan for quite a long time, and I think that's going to be a great process. I would highly recommend to anybody listening that or watching that you go to the tinleyandtune.com, as Dan mentioned. It's not just a process for the board and for the village staff. It's for the entire community. It's going to be really important to get input from all around. One final point, Victor J. Andrew is hosting their variety show this week. I had the dress rehearsal last night. I'm actually in the show this year. My daughter's a senior, so you can come out and watch me do some fabulous dancing. There's a bunch of kids up there too, so, no, I'll have to go see a physical therapist if I do that. Good thing we know some. The shows, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and 2 on Saturday are all sold out, except they opened balcony tickets for tomorrow night, if anyone's interested in going. Bill Brady is also an alumni of the Andrew Show. He was dancing back when he could, when his daughter was there, so he can attest that it's a great show. And also, not many people know this, he was in the inaugural class of the Citizens Fire Academy, but he was also in the inaugural class of when they invented fire. So he's been around.
Whoa, whoa.
Come on, I thought I'd throw one of yours at you, Bill.
You better prepare some next meeting, Bill.
I'll just wait for him to be in my audience someday.
That's all I got.
Thanks. Anyone else?
I'll just repeat what everyone else said. You guys did a great job. Everyone felt very safe. I live from Oak Park Avenue, so I watched the whole thing get set up. I watched the whole parade and getting taken down. And I sent John a message yesterday just saying how great these guys do. I can't believe how it's like within 2 hours after the parade, it doesn't even look like there was a parade there. It's just amazing how fast they clean it up. I've seen the drones up, and someone came out to me too, and they're like, boy, Tinley does not mess around with security. And I said, no, they do not. So it's always great for everyone to have that sense of security when they go to our events. So just great job to everyone, the marketing team, just everyone who was involved in it. And the weather, I always get nervous that it's the first week of March, being that it's so cold, and we really lucked out with the weather, because this weekend it's going to be in the 40s, so we really lucked out. It was just an absolutely beautiful day. It was great seeing so many kids along the parade route, and my grandson had a great time handing out candy he was trying to give it to every single kid, and I said, we got to speed it up a little bit, but he had a great time. He took his job very seriously, so we had a great time, and it was nice to spend the day with family and friends. I had friends come out my dad came out from Indiana just for the parade, so big hit, as always, so great job to all.
Candy's usually laying in the salt.
Yes, that's right.
There was no him wasting candy. He personally handed it to every child along that route.
Is that what we're supposed to do?
Well, I followed the rules. He handed it to them. He did good, though. That's
Thanks.
all I
So
got.
again, thank you to everyone as far as the parade. It was great fun, perfect weather, great crowds. I joined the Fire Academy. I've done that, learned a lot. It was really fun. I think Steve had more fun laughing at me as I crawled through with a tank on me and
You did
everything
good.
else, and as he stood in the window laughing at me. But I made it. I did make it through. Next, I just want to remind everyone that early voting is taking place at the moment for the presidential primary election, which is March 19th. In Cook County, you can vote here at the Callison Center. You can go to our website and find all the information as far as dates and times. In Will County, it's at the Frankfort Public Library. And again, on our website, it lists all the dates and times. Just wanted to remind everyone, get out and vote.
And if anybody didn't see it, Channel 9 did a great bit on Tinley's Irish Parade. They did a lot of it, and our Grand Marshal interviewed the people here. So that was nice to have that tie in as well. Thank you again, Pat, for that.
Thank you, Bill. Kind of echo the same thing. The St. Patrick's Day Parade was just absolutely phenomenal. The stars aligned. Who would think it'd be 73 degrees on that day? And I think actually, was the parade supposed to be on the 10th, but it was because of the Western Avenue, they changed the date, so we always go a week ahead of them.
Correct.
And so I didn't look to see what the weather's going to be like this Sunday, but I don't think it'll
Not
be.
as good.
It won't be as nice as, so we appreciate the mistake from Western Avenue giving us bad advice, so thank you. And again, just thank all of our staff, our unified command, our first responders. Chief had Cert there, you had Elias there, all our volunteers, the float entries, the crowds, the businesses. It was a great event. It was a great day. and never felt safer in a parade. So thank you again to our Unified Command and Chief. And last but not least, our public works staff, kind of like what Colleen was saying, we're standing over at T-Hands. It was just amazing. It went from a madhouse and stuff everywhere to everything gone, right? And so street sweepers coming up and down, picking up all the leftover candy, the leftover garbage, and from the wind and everything. So it was just amazing how quickly they flipped that street back to open. So John, thank you again to you and your whole team from Public Works as well, because without them, it wouldn't work as well. So thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have item 13, receive comments from the public. Anyone from the public care to comment? Let me set the clock. It's set at 6 minutes.
Hi, everyone.
Time is yours.
My name is Jason Schultz. I'm the new deacon at Zion Lutheran Church, where Laura is a member. And I was just hired, called a month ago to be the director of outward facing ministry. So my entire job is trying to connect Zion Lutheran Church, which is on 171st Street between Harlem and Oak Park, and connecting us with the community. Like a lot of churches, like a lot of businesses, organizations, they had a lot of great stuff going on, and then COVID hit, and it killed a lot of that stuff. And so they're looking to get back into that, and so we're taking stock of what are our assets and talents and gifts, and then what are the needs of Tinley Park. So I wanted to represent Zion at the meeting tonight, and also meet some of the community leaders and stakeholders, and see, as I'm new to this, what we can do together.
Thank you.
So, and I have cards if you are interested.
Well, right now, you help us out. I am a member of the Eagle Board of Review, and we're meeting there Monday to hopefully have boys become Eagle Scouts. So we meet at your facility all the time for our Eagle Board of Review, and we thank you for that.
Yeah. Oh, that actually reminds me. The Early Childhood Center that we used to have closed last year, it was around for 67 years, and now we're in a refresh process. We're going to paint it, put in new floors, and we're going to be renting that space out to different organizations within the community. So that's another thing that we look forward to, hopefully sometime mid to late this year.
It's great.
So
if you need anything, you have Laura's there. Just contact Laura and however we can help you.
all right. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else like to make public comment?
I'm just here to collect. It's my first time, and I just wanted to come and see what it was all about.
Well, welcome.
Welcome. Well, thank you.
Yes, I enjoyed. I did enjoy the parade.
Good.
Yes, I did.
Awesome. Well, let the record reflect there are no other public comment. With that being said, can I please have a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
Madam Clerk?
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
President Klotz?
Yes. That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. We are adjourned at 7:15 PM. We have